So call up the dragon, would you? You're already caught in the lie.
Unfortunately, I don't control my partner.
Then why do
Currently,
you...
they're looking for food, which is why we're in the house for the night.
I asked her in Draconic if she can speak Draconic.
Can she?
Can she?
Lol. No, she can't.
That makes me better.
You look like a crazy person.
No.
True. I suppose I do look like a crazy person. But when the dragon comes down and I'm having tea time with it, I'll be the sane one.
Talk to the dragon. Oh.
It's like thousands of feet
Yeah,
in the air.
I don't think it can quite hear me.
Shouted it.
Yo!
Don't fell for that.
Cool. Yes.
I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot. But if you let my two little friends over there in the house, and maybe him, then I'll put my attitude away.
Sure. Thought you guys had a prince to look for, but that's fine. And she opens the door and lets you guys in.
Okay.
Trust me, we'd like to get to him right now, but your friend's hungry, and if that's really your partner, and we kill it, well...
You won't kill it. And
Look,
no, she's not going to eat you.
And what does he want to do with us?
Watching over me, obviously.
Well, why would he need to do that? Your mission must be really dangerous in order to warrant a dragon.
I got cool connections. What can I say?
No kidding.
We've been traveling for a while now, actually. So.
Are those connections through the Adventurers Guild?
Yeah. And just being a traveler, you know? And as you all are in her hut, which... Well, one moment, please continue. But she goes, no, so while we were traveling, you know, we just kind of met people and whatnot.
What you mean?
You mean a guy named Solomon?
Solomon. I ran into a guy once named Solomon. He was an asshole cleric.
Yep, that's the guy. When did you see him last?
What? Oh, that was years back, like 4 years ago or so. I was in, me and my partner were in, we were down south. And, yeah, no, it was in like this library or whatever.
I've had a dragon partner for 4 years without communication. This is the most impressive thing I think we've ever run into in any of our adventures so far.
Well, since we're already inside the hut, I do want to look for traces of Harold, having been here.
Please do.
Haribo, weren't you interested in a library?
Is that perception or is that investigation, by the way?
I would say investigation.
I was very interested in the library.
Yeah, I was down south in what the hell is that city called? Isail, like 4 years ago.
He was there too? Dang.
Huh. Maybe we're getting closer to finding. Wait, why do you want to find him?
Reasons.
Oh, God.
I thought, out of character, I thought, no, wait, no.
Didn't we talk about...
The many others in Haribo's little excursion, I don't think Haribo explained why he also needed to find Solomon. No, wait, no, he did. That's the reason why they traveled together, because the Miniar thought he wanted a cure for his color changingness.
Yeah.
And he's the one who can do that.
I'm gonna...
Hut.
I'm gonna try to do a play on words and...
Oh, no.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at Kate and say, so we're supposed to meet anyone, or not meet anyone, find anyone out here by chance in your adventure? in your quest?
My job does entail me finding someone, but didn't specify really who.
But just to hear,
Do
right?
a job if you don't know who you're supposed to find.
Hold
Well,
on,
no,
Harry.
I'm not meeting the person till tomorrow. I'm supposed to meet them at this one place at this one time tomorrow. And then from there, I essentially will be escorting them elsewhere and killing anyone that intervenes, me and my partner.
Are we
Hmm.
gonna have to kill that drow? I feel like I'm gonna have to kill that drow.
No, I'm pretty sure we're doing the same job. Don't you think? It's either the same job or it's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the same job, honestly.
If it's not the same job, that's the opposite job. Well, we've already. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
And Miles, you see no traces of Harold in here,
Okay.
from what you can tell. And if anyone else wants to do like a perception check or of the room or investigation, they can.
I'm just gonna do an investigation of anything that might seem out of place for what.
Yeah.
I'm already feeling weird that she's in a random cabin that she traveled here to.
Airbo's just curious.
Yeah.
Like,
Winslow, you are just like really intrigued that a house so beautifully can be built out of wood instead of stone. So you are in your own world. Harbo, you're also like just kind of like happy to be inside and you're like, wow, this is a really decorated cabin. But you don't necessarily find anything of Harold or Gilly, and all the books are not actually here. So imagine books not there. But you do see some food that gets your attention, as in it's like some chicken with a bunch of like herbs on it, and you're like, ooh.
Airbo just kind of lifts himself up to stare at the chicken. He's like
and
kind of tiptoes.
Zeminiar, you see something that is not in relation to Harold at all, but you find something that just kind of like jogs a memory in your head of just everything that had been said tonight. And you see a black cloak that looks pretty tattered at this point, but it hits a memory very hard of when you were possibly in a library about 4 years ago in the same city. So, and it just kind of hits you. You're like, huh, that's odd. This person also has a black cloak. And that's where your brain kind of goes for most of it, as she's just going on and on about kind of what her job is, but being very vague as possible about it.
Kate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kate.
Yeah.
Is he just kind of looking at both hands going, Kate, like just looking back and forth at the hands?
I would like to assume so.
I'm sorry. No, I did say that all those times because, like, the second it hit me, like, fucking truck. Did you used to travel with somebody else with a cloak just like that? Is that cloak yours?
Yeah, my partner has a matching one. We try to,
Dragon cloak.
Your dragon had. That dragon's not a dragon, is it? Do you have a shapeshifter as a partner?
What?
Do you have I know you were somewhere. Fuck.
I mean, I travel a lot, so you may have seen me in passing.
I did. But
Well, that's great.
really, it's hard to explain, but what is your partner's name?
She likes to keep that a secret.
Is it Ginger?
No. She looks at you.
Ginger?
She's like, absolutely not.
No, Zira.
I don't know a Ginger.
Zira. I kind of whisper to Zira that I'm pretty sure she's the Ginger and her partner's name is Janaya.
Just like nudge, nudge, as y'all are looking around, and she's like, I'll get some food ready for you guys after. Don't worry, I won't make ginger chicken. As she walks over to where Harbo's already sitting at the table with like silverware, like ready to go. She's getting plates ready for you all. And you all too you guys can have a small conversation, Miles and Zeminiar, about this, and Winslow.
Right. And Harbo
If Winslow's
too,
not
sure.
looking at the wood anymore.
I mean, wasn't Harbo there when they went to the library? Wouldn't Harbo also have seen
I
something?
mean, Haribo, do you take your eyes off the chicken?
No.
Oh,
There
okay.
answers your question.
All right, then.
Haribo's very focused.
Point taken.
Yeah, you guys
Thank
are
you.
like in the back room while she's standing up front at this table with this precarious table that I don't understand how it's
Right.
standing on these barrels, but choices. So you guys are kind of in the
Well-
back as the crackling fire and such.
Time is short. We have to make some decisions about where to go from here, but it seems to me pretty clear that, and whether or not she realizes it, that this girl is probably the Ginger that Ginny or Gilly had always talked about.
It seems to be that way.
I found some info about, in my travels, I had found some mention of a family that had taken in Ginger, and I'm pretty sure it's the same Ginger. Because the description is spot on of Gilly, and the name of the woman who took her in was Janaya. I assume that
That's them, right?
that'd be her partner. She may be going by something else now, but I assume that's the one.
Do you have any other information on the family that only she would be able to know?
She
Not
has just a closer connection to Hamlet, really.
well,
but
perhaps.
No, I think I actually know this one, but I have nothing to prove it, unfortunately. It's another one of those things that I can't really talk about. Have you not really gone to that other side yet, Miles?
Which other side?
Never mind.
No. Oh, of course I have. Sorry, I didn't. You just had to be more specific with what you meant.
I have to tread lightly, I'm sorry.
I've met, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Okay.
Yeah. I've met with him. I have something that, could be, well, I don't know. It may be reminiscent to her partner, but perhaps not to her.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Do you think she'd be more receptive if you spoke with her one-on-one with this information?
It would have
Mile-
to be. Wait, I'm not in this conversation. Never mind.
Get out of
here.
Oh.
Look at the chicken.
I'm staring at the chicken.
No, I don't.
Mom,
Oops.
put them on her bad side, so why don't you talk to her? I'm gonna go outside and see if I can get her partner to come down.
You're gonna get eaten.
I don't know if
Probably.
that's necessarily the best decision, but very well.
Just envisioning Harbo is like Joey Tribbiani right now when like the giant Toblerone is like out.
Yes.
Like that's all I'm envisioning. Like waiting. So she gets all the plates ready and she goes, "Hey, I got food for you. Does he not like chicken?"
Uh,
He's going outside.
he's trying to make plans for. I'm covering for Ziminyar here. That he's trying to help us figure out what to do next with regards to finding Harold.
Ah, okay. Well, want some food? I got some rosemary chicken.
Yes, thank you. Now I want to make it quite clear that I'm probably not going to eat any of this. Not
Oh, okay.
not saying that out loud. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
letting you as the DM know.
Yeah, you're fine with that. So yeah. Alrighty. So Miniar, you can try as you might, but that dragon's not coming down.
I was there and wave at her a few times. I think about it for a second, and I'm gonna be a stubborn dick and waste a spell.
Offer it a piece of chicken.
Have it listen to me. I just need to waste a very strong spell so I can
Yeah.
get up